Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you're trying to figure out the easiest way to fund your business up to $50,000, then I'm going to show you some of the best institutions you should take a look at. Now, I would definitely tell you with this type of setup, I would definitely go in with at least a 680 credit score. Okay. And I would set a minimum income that you may want to have is at least 75,000 annual income. All right. I'm just giving you a few data points. Now, the first institution is Regions Bank. All right. And so with Regions Bank, as you can see here, they have the business Visa credit card and then the enhanced Visa credit card. All right. And so the thing about it, you want to always find credit cards that offer 0% interest. These are the best credit cards to go for. The reason is that they're much easier to liquidate without charging a high fee, right? And the way that you would liquidate these cards is you would go over to Melio or Plastic, right? And set your accounts up there. And then you would pay your bills through them. And like say that you need money for inventory and stuff. So the business credit card, even though it's 0%, is not giving you convenience checks. So what you would have to do is go, like I said, Melio or the Plastic, and then set up an account and pay your invoices through them, where they'll actually send out a check to your vendors. All right. Now, getting back to Regions Bank, one of the things that I cannot stress enough, I would definitely tell you guys not only open up the business account, but I would definitely open up the personal checking account too. All right. Now, also keep in mind that with Regions Bank, they are geo restricted as well. All right. So everybody can't join them, they're not nationwide. And they also pull TransUnion FICO 8. Now, another place that I would look at getting a business credit card is from NIH Federal Credit Union. All right. And here's the play with them. Once you join NIH, and I would apply for a personal credit card first. All right. And then I would use that same inquiry to actually apply for their business credit card. All right. So they pull Equifax FICO 8 as well. But one of the things about it with them, they have been very generous in terms of giving you access to business credit cards with larger limits. Now, stay away from trying to apply for a loan for them. Don't do that. Just go after the business credit card. Use that business credit card and try to max it out depending on what it is you're doing, but use as much of it as possible and make sure you pay it down to at least 10%. Now, please keep in mind this business credit card, if you max it out, that does not mean it's going to drop your credit score. But what I'm trying to show you, by you maxing it out and you being having ability to pay it off, then this positions you for their other loan products to make it much easier. Another institution that I like, that I think is very generous when it comes to like business credit card funding, and that's with NASA Federal Credit Union. All right. Now, here's the thing about it with NASA. Again, I would apply for the personal account and the business account, get the personal credit card, then go for the business credit card. All right. So here's the cool part about NASA. They use Experian Vantage 4. This is a low hanging fruit. It makes it so much easier in order for you to get approved for business and personal credit cards. Now, here's something else I want to tell you. These financial institutions I just talked about, if you're doing transactions, they will not report to the business credit bureaus. So this is what you want to do while applying for these here credit cards. If you have not gotten this here card, get this card. It's the NAB Prime card. All right. And as you can see, this is the reason why. Because they will report to Dun and Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. Now, please understand, it does not matter if you have a DUNS number or a PAYDEX number. All right. It does not matter if you have bad credit or not. all right? Because they're not going to do a hard pull on your personal credit, all right? Well, one of the good things about it, you see, they give you two trade lines because they give you a trade line for monitoring your personal and business credit bureau. Plus, they give you a trade line for actually having that charge card that they give you. And the good part, like I said about that charge card, they don't do any deposits on the charge card. All right. The problem is for most people is that they may get a charge card limit of maybe about 500 and they say, well, that ain't enough or whatever. But the thing about it is that they are reporting those trade lines to the business credit bureaus that are actually building up your business credit file. So that's the reason why I would tell you to do it. All right. So that's going to back up your business credit file or build up your business credit file while you still get approved for these other business credit cards that do not report to the business credit bureau. Another trade line that you also should be going after is fair figure. And the reason fair figure is just like now. They report your business credit report as well as your personal credit report that they give you access to. That's a trade line. Then, if you're making at least $2,500, they will actually give you a loan. If you're making at least $2,500 in your business, okay, they would actually give you a loan. And so that loan will be reported to the business credit bureaus as well. So that's the reason why you see them talking about like Dun and Bradstreet credit safe and things of that nature is because they're actually reporting those trade lines. Again, where some credit cards and some credit unions do not report to the business credit bureaus, this is the easiest way to still continue building up your business credit file. Another institution that I would definitely take a look at to get a business credit card is through M&T Bank. All right. And they offer, as you can see here, 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Now, again, the reason that I'm showing you these community and regional banks is because they will give you higher limits if you are a new customer than what like American Express, Chase, okay, Bank of America, those institutions, if you're brand new, they usually are conservative in terms of the amount of money they're willing to give you. So that's the reason why I would actually use these here regional and community banks first to start getting business credit cards. Another institution that I would not overlook is Wells Fargo. And the reason is, again, because they pull Experian FICO 9, but also 0% interest for 12 months. Plus, they let you liquidate the card, meaning that when you get approved for 25,000, they'll charge you a fee to liquidate the card, but at the same time, the rest of that money they'll deposit in whatever account you want them to. So in case you need cash capital to do some investing, buy some inventory or something like that, they would actually allow you to do it with that money by you transferring the money over to it. Another card that people are sleeping on or they may not be aware of is the Edward Jones Business Plus MasterCard. Now, why I like this card? Because this is a low hanging fruit, and many people don't know that. They know about Edward Jones investment, and yes, you do have to have an investment account in order to apply for this card. However, Edward Jones uses Elon Financial. Elon Financial uses TransUnion FICO 9, a low hanging fruit. But at the same time, the card that they give you is 0% for 18 months on purchases and balance transfers. That's an opportunity to raise more capital much easier. So focusing on like that Vantage 4 with NASA, focusing on that Wells Fargo FICO 9, focusing on this Edward Jones Business Plus MasterCard, those are your low hanging fruit ones. And then, like I said, with your regional and community, you should have a very easy flow And you're breaking up those hard inquiries on the credit file, which you still can have removed because all of the cards are going to be business related versus personal related. Now, here's the thing about it. Like I said, with some of these institutions, they will allow you to use that same inquiry to go after a separate product with the credit unions and some of the regional banks. One other place that I would definitely take a look at is with US Bank. US Bank Platinum Business Credit Card. Now, many of you all heard me talk about US Bank being an associate of Elon Financial. So that means that you can get Elon Financial credit card, business credit card, plus you can come over and apply for US Bank business credit card. This US Bank Platinum credit card, this is the one you like. Plus, with US Bank, they're going to give you every 6 months, they'll do a credit limit increase. Plus, they're going to give you convenience checks to transfer that credit limit into your bank account. Okay. So that's the reason why I'm telling you guys I would set up my file and get the funding this way if I have at least a 680 or higher credit score. Now, if you guys have any other questions for business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.